Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Your host Vincent Paiki
and Linda Kamadi. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning into our first episode. This is our second episode, so I welcome you all onto it. And before we proceed, recap. On Sunday we have the Community Shield. Na watu wengine hapo walikuwa champions.
Exactly. As you can see, tulipiga Manchester venye nilikupromise. It was a tough game by the way.
Very tough indeed.
Ilikuwa game moja tough mbaya. They played very well in the first half, but second half tukadominate some passes, but determination yetu ilitupeleka mahali poa. Last minute we got a lucky goal, but it was a goal, an equalizer, 1-1.
What do you mean a lucky goal?
It was a lucky goal, so it was a deflection. So I guess people say it's a lucky goal.
It's still a goal at the end of the day. It means the pressing was there.
But
and
anyway, mi najua tu nilishinda hiyo cup, nimepiga Man City. And
pointers.
We won it in a very clean way.
It was a clean win.
It was a very clean way.
I felt like it was a hard-fought win.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for me, what came across is like two powerhouses, right? Two powerhouses, let's say. Yeah, fighting. So I feel like you guys are a big threat to Man City this season. You're like
Definitely.
the biggest threat they have to their championship this season.
For your game, by the way,
yeah,
it shows everything that we are determined to win the cup this season.
Yeah, so congratulations to you guys for winning the Community Shield. Yeah, and for me, as Nini, I was, let's say, as someone who was in the middle because I was not supporting neither as such. I feel like it was an interesting game. We got to see what both clubs are showcasing. As people who are coming to compete with these two, I feel like the club, Sisi, we have a long way to go. Kuafikia, as in for real. I'd love to say that my team is already there, but like I said before, we are rebuilding. So it's going to be a bit of a tough season, but I feel like we're going to get top 4.
Yeah, definitely.
That for sure. But I feel the top 2, it's right now, it's Man City and Arsenal. And even for the first time, even Gary Neville is like, he's predicting Arsenal to win this league. I was even shocked.
Yeah, Gary Neville amesema this season anaona Arsenal itabeba. Most of the people, hata Rio Ferdinand tweeted last time like Arsenal are threat of this season, wanaweza beba league pia.
Yeah, it's true. Though for me, I feel like it's going to be a tough one. As much as you two are the favorites, I feel both of you will be pushed to the limits. Because I feel the other teams here will not just sit back and let you guys just go and win this cup.
It's a tough Premier League this season. 2023-24, it's a very tough one.
And what do you think of the curse? The so-called Community Shield curse. If you win this cup, you don't get to win the league or you don't even get to top 4. How true is that?
People say a lot. The last time they said that Man City without an Croatian international on their team, they want to win the Champions League, but they won it. So people say a lot, people believe a lot, but definitely we shall prove them wrong this season.
It's okay. I can't wait to see if you guys will break the curse. We'll wait and see. So, exciting thing, opening week.
It's coming.
Yeah, I can't wait. Finally, it's been a long 3 months. We've been waiting for this week, this opportune moment. It's a big relief, right? Yeah, so opening fixtures, I understand that on the first day we have Man City
and
Burnley. Wow. It's going to be an interesting game, though I feel like Man City definitely are more powerful than Burnley.
On a Friday.
By far. I know it's on a Friday, right? But I feel like Man City are more powerful than Burnley. What do you think about that fixture?
Man City will win. Definitely.
Most definitely they will. Though I feel like with Vincent's company as the manager of Burnley, probably he brings this
the last time they met, it was on I guess it was an FA or Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
FA or Carabao.
Yeah.
Man City won, I guess 5-0. 5-1, 5-0.
It's okay, it doesn't matter. For me, I feel like Vincent's company also has a point to prove. He wants to show his old club that he's doing a good job as a manager.
And Man City wants to prove the Premier League that they're the best. So definitely Man City will just...
It's okay. Another interesting fixture that I can't wait to watch is actually our team.
What will be the scores, if you can say?
Me, I feel like City will win probably 3-1.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe 3-0.
I feel like Burnley will get a goal. Why not?
Maybe.
It's okay, because even if you see, even in the previous season, as much as City could drive these wins, but they usually used to concede weirdly. I found it so weird.
Yeah, definitely. But Okay, to my prediction, this coming week,
Yeah.
I believe City will win like 3-0 or 3-4. Or 3-0. 3-0 or 4-0, sorry.
Pick a side.
3-0
Pick
or
a
4-0.
score. It's
3-0
okay.
or 4-0.
We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, and for me, another interesting fixture, like I was saying, will be Chelsea versus Liverpool. For us, I feel like it will be an opportune moment to show people that we are working towards getting back to our level best. So I feel like if we are able to win this game, then that will make our whole season. It
That
will
will
give
be on
us that
Sunday.
momentum. It will be on a Sunday. So I feel like we'll get Stamford Bridge. And I feel like if we can get to win this game, then we'll show people that probably we are getting to where
It's
we
a
want.
hard game.
Yeah, it's a very tough game for us. But considering both of us had a very poor season last season, so it means that for me, I feel like we are both starting at the same level.
Yeah.
So whoever picks it up will get the momentum to go through the season.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But some previous games which we play together, it has
Usually
been-
end up in a draw.
in a draw.
You know,
Most
that's
of
the
them.
weird part. I feel like all the previous, like the last, is it 5-6 games we played Liverpool, they usually end up in a draw. I remember
1-1,
even
0-0.
the finals we had, was it Carabao Cup and the FA Cup the previous
Still
year?
1-0.
It still went to a draw all the
Yeah.
way to penalties,
Exactly.
right? So I feel like mostly we usually evenly matched, but for now you might say that they have a better squad than us, considering our squad is young.
And consider their transfer,
Yeah, the transfer. But how strong is the transfer period?
it's only 2 midfields.
Exactly. And for us, I feel like, okay, it's a whole lot of new players and we offloaded a lot of players, but I feel like these youngsters have the talent. The talent is there, but we'll wait to see what happens.
Okay, on Saturday I have a game.
Yeah.
There will be an early kickoff of Arsenal with Nottingham Forest.
I'm sure that's a clean win for you guys. No offense, Nottingham Forest, but I feel like Arsenal is West too
Yeah,
strong.
I'll say
Yeah.
it's kind of like a revenge.
Okay.
Because the last game we played in
Mm-hmm.
we played Nottingham Forest and
Yeah.
they scored 1-0.
Okay.
So they won that game and it made them be on the league for the next season.
Oh yeah, it made them survive, avoid
Yeah.
relegation.
So this will be a revenge,
Mm-hmm.
and probably we shall win 3-0, 3-1. Definitely.
Okay.
For someone who is betting,
Interesting.
for someone who is betting, I'll say he just put Arsenal win.
Arsenal
Home
win.
game win.
Even may I accept. And then we have Bournemouth versus West Ham. What do you think about that game?
Bournemouth versus West Ham. West Ham, until now they haven't do any signing. It's only one with Ajax.
Yeah.
The Ajax midfielder who bought the replacement for Declan Rice.
Mm-hmm.
What I'll say is Bournemouth have a momentum
They have a momentum.
of playing a good football,
Okay.
but West Ham will win 2-1.
West Ham will win. I also feel like West Ham is stronger than Bournemouth, so
Yeah.
even may feel like West Ham will
West
edge
Ham can
them
win
out.
2-1.
And then we have Brighton versus Luton, the new boys versus Brighton.
Brighton definitely 3-1.
Okay, me feel like Luton have something special, but I feel like Brighton will probably edge them because Brighton have to continue with the same momentum they left last season with. They
They're
have to
fighting.
show people, they have to show people, even despite losing McAllister, they're still going to be okay. Despite Caicedo probably not playing that game, they're still going to be okay. So they have to sell that narrative to everyone. And then we have Everton versus Fulham. What do you think about that one?
Everton or Fulham?
Yeah, because Everton really struggled last season. So I don't know what will happen to them this season. Do you know they just avoided relegation
Everton have a very poor squad. Fulham they have a very strong squad
compared to Everton?
Everton.
Okay.
So what I'll say is Fulham win or draw,
Yeah, okay.
or that game can be draw. It's either a draw or a Fulham win or draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then what your thoughts on Sheffield United versus Crystal Palace? Because I feel like Crystal Palace also did not have a fantastic season. They even ended up, I remember, sacking Vieira.
But they
midway.
a player to watch
Okay.
on Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United and Crystal Palace.
Mhm.
A players to watch is Enzo.
Yeah. I agree.
Enzo. That guy. That's
Yeah, the boy is really good.
Very good.
He's talented,
he's
right?
talented. So I'll say Crystal Palace, a win or draw or a draw.
It's okay. May think I'll go for Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
one
it's
on
a
this
win.
one.
It's a win Crystal Palace or a draw But for someone who is betting, to be safe with it, you can just say we no draw to Crystal Palace.
Meskia, Betstar, Tipstar, who you mean Betsy doing me. I'm just telling you the team I think will win. So we have another interesting game here. I feel that it's going to be a very entertaining game. Newcastle versus Aston Villa. These two are two strong sides. It's going to be a very
what
interesting
I'll say
game.
about Newcastle are fighting to be the best. They are proving people that they are the best. Because last season walipata new owners, the Arabs,
and they had a very good season,
very much with good signings.
Yeah, very
they
good
have
signings.
A new guy Tonali from AC Milan. They have Anderson. They have a very good squad, so definitely I believe Newcastle will win this game as but Aston Villa,
I don't know, I have a feeling that Aston Villa is going to surprise
Aston Villa is not a
Newcastle.
small
I
team.
trust Unai Emery. Unai Emery is...
It's not a small team,
Yes,
but
it
definitely
is not.
their back is a problem.
Okay.
Their back is a problem. So I'll say
Their defense
yeah,
is
both team to score. It's a goal.
Okay.
Definitely. For those people who are betting, it's a goal. Or for those people who want to risk,
Tipstar,
for those people who want to risk something there,
yeah.
say they don't want to risk a lot. They say Newcastle will not draw.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So I feel for us, one major signing that is standing out for my team, we have this guy called Nicholas Jackson. He's giving me Didier Drogba vibes, and I see Ame Pewata jersey number 15, which used to belong to Drogba before he took jersey number 11. But Nicholas Jackson, if he maintains the form he had during pre-season, I feel like he's going to be one of the best signings of the season.
Nicholas Jackson that guy is a player to watch this season.
I know. That's why I'm saying if he's fit and he maintains the form he had during pre-season.
For the teams that have strikers in Premier League this season, I'll say it's Man City, Chelsea, Newcastle.
But for us, I feel like with the injury
the people who have strikers, team ambazo ziko na striker ambao is a striker to watch who can score 15 goals plus per season. I say Man City. If Hurricane doesn't go, Man City, Tottenham, Newcastle, and Chelsea.
Even you guys have good strikers.
We don't have any striker. Jesus has an injury. He'll be out for almost a month and a half. And Keita is that guy who never scores or scores sometimes. With Balogun, tunataka kumuuza. So I'll say I don't have a striker. With the false nine striker, Havertz. The last game which you played on Man City, but they
I remember.
Havertz played a very tactical game.
Okay.
A very tactical game of blocking some areas where he was supposed to be blocking.
Yeah.
But for me, as a Arsenal supporter, I saw that he lost a lot of chances.
Yeah.
We could have scored a lot of goals.
But it's nothing new with Havertz. I'm sorry to say that. Probably you'd say I'm bitter because he left my team. But even when he... No, don't say that. I'm being very honest because you've mentioned it. Then I also want to mention it. Even during Chelsea time, as much as he will get to score, but he will lose a lot of chances. By the time he gets that goal, Amepoteza mingi, he was not so critical on the finishing.
But
or clinical, not critical actually. He meant clinical. He was not very clinical.
But Havertz ni player ambaye anafaa kucheza kama false nine. I'm a second striker.
Chelsea used to play false nine.
Yeah, but a second striker is best for us.
It's okay. Anyway, we'll get to see what he has to offer. It's okay. Let's not argue about this. We have the season is starting. Tutajionea ainaanza
King Havertz.
Tuandike na mate. Yeah. Hiyo msemo ya Kiswahili imenitoka
signing about Arsenal. We have a new goalkeeper coming soon.
Raya. By the way, you guys, with that goalkeeper, can I mention this? You've actually messed my fantasy. I used to have Raya, like last season, my fantasy league. Raya was my goalkeeper, like the whole season. Because I knew with Brentford, he'll always been first 11. But now coming to Arsenal, I'm not even sure if he's going to play.
He's not going to be a first 11 player.
You actually affected my fantasy.
It's okay.
Let me put that out there.
It's a sad thing for you.
Yeah, very sad. I'm not happy.
But Raya is going to be a very competitive player with Ramsdale. It always gives that challenge to players that
I understand.
Once you get unakuwa too cool
complacent, and then you feel like I'm number one.
You can make some errors which
you know that
Yeah.
hakuna player anaweza kuja.
I totally understand that. I think that's why even us, we had to get a new goalkeeper,
Yeah,
Sanchez
like-
from Brighton, so that he can keep Kepa on his
Last
toes.
season you had the Kepa and Mendy.
And Mendy, but
Those were
Mendy
two-
was injured
Yeah, most
like
of the time.
most part of the season, so it gave Kepa the opportune moments to be like number one the whole period. And like, if I'm being honest, I don't think Kepa is up to the task. So Sanchez there, I hope it will push him to work harder. And on that note, because I actually mentioned fantasy. So what's up with your fantasy team?
Yes. My fantasy. What else? I have a very simple squad.
It's okay. Happens.
Goalkeeper, I have Pickford.
Good choice.
On my right, I have Alexander Arnold. I have Saliba.
Okay.
I have Trippier.
Oh my God, I feel like some of your players are my players, but it's okay. Keep on
I have
going.
Trippier. There's this player from Brighton too.
Oh my God, don't say me, Toma.
No. A
Okay.
defender.
It's okay, thank God.
Equivalent. I guess so. If
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Okay.
On the midfield, I have Bukayo Saka, Arsenal still. I have Odegaard, 3 Arsenal players.
Most definitely, you're an Arsenal fan. What do we expect, huh?
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
I have Haaland. I have who else? I have Nunes from
Okay.
Liverpool.
That's good, but I don't like him as a player, but it's okay.
Nunes has a chance this season.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. To me, I feel like
He's fit at the
Ushaona
moment.
our strikers wazito. I don't know if you understand what I mean by kusema mzito.
But-
Not that he's heavy,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he's a bit slow
In positioning.
Yeah.
But this season ukiangalia most of the easy friendlies wamecheza, Nunes have been performing very well. Like
Okay.
3 goals in maybe 5 games. That's a very good class of goals.
It's
In
okay.
5 games, 3 goals.
I can see you have a good team. It's not as poor, it's not as simple as you're saying. It's actually a strong
I have
team.
Anderson from Newcastle. He's a young player,
Okay.
getting a chance in pre-season, scoring 2 goals in 3 games still.
Okay.
Because of the hiyo pesa ni kidogo, so you have to minimize the bigger player with
Yeah.
the smaller player.
It's true.
But
Yeah, budgeting that money is not easy. Yeah.
And yours?
Mine, okay, for me, like I said, you guys are buying Raya from Brentford, so I can't have Raya as my goalkeeper. So I took Pop, the Arsenal, no, the
The
Newcastle.
Newcastle one.
Yeah, the Newcastle goalkeeper. And then I'm having like a 3-4-3 team.
3-4-3.
Yeah, so in
Better
the
having
back,
4 midfields.
yeah, I have 4 midfielders, 3 strikers, 3 defenders. So at the back I have Chilwell. For me, Chilwell, I usually pick him. He stands out because he usually assists and sometimes he actually
Mostly.
gets the goals. And then I have Trippier, who misses Trippier in their team actually, because Trippier is
He's
also
a
another.
captain.
He's like
He's a
other than
corner
being a
taker
captain.
and a free-
Yeah,
and a
corner
free kick.
taker, free kick taker. So it
And a
means
penalty too.
yeah,
No,
high
no.
chances.
Penalty this season CA
You know,
anapewa Alisson.
yeah, it makes sense. So for me, I usually pick Trippier because I feel he can assist and he gives you the points as a defender. So usually has the
Mostly, the
extra
clean sheet.
points, yeah. And then I have Saliba from Arsenal because I usually feel like sometimes when
Saliba
you
is
guys
a
have
beast.
corners,
He's a
he
beast.
gets the headers. And if it's not even a matter of that, if you guys keep a clean sheet, I get the points.
Mostly.
Yeah. So for midfield, I went with Son. I know that sounds weird, but I feel like this season Son is going to have a chance. Especially with this Hurricane saga, the ongoing Hurricane saga, I feel like Son will step up. He
But,
needs to step up. He will not be able to fill Kane's shoes, but I feel he can step up. His game will improve.
But mostly the season, Son was getting a lot of assists to Hurricane. Like he had almost 8
Yeah.
of them to Hurricane.
So for
I
me,
don't know
that's
this
an
season how
advantage.
it-
I feel like he may take it. He may take up the role, right? And then I also have Kovacic, our old player we sold to City. I feel like he's very influential in the midfield, and
yeah.
with that City, I feel he can get the assist or even the goal.
But I wouldn't advise anyone to get Kovacic.
It's okay, but for me, I know the reason why I got him, and I feel it's going to be beneficial for me, right? And then I have Mitoma from Brighton.
Yeah,
If he
that
picks
would
up
be-
the form he had last season, so I feel like it's going to be a very strong signing for me in my fantasy team. Right, and then those are 3. I have Son, I have Mitoma, I have Kovacic, and I have Odegaard, definitely
Odegaard,
the Arsenal
the midfield.
captain. Yeah, I feel like he usually assists and
Most-
scores. Yeah, so I think that's beneficial.
He's one of the best midfielders right
Yeah,
now.
very
With the
true.
Bruno on the list, he's
Yeah.
one of the best.
So, and then forward, definitely I have Haaland, because who in this world will not have
And he's
Haaland
a
as a
captain.
striker? And he's my captain. I almost triple captain him actually, but
For
then
this
I was
week-
like,
this week Haaland
let me
scored
just
2 goals.
let me just give it a
Sorry,
pause
that's a
and
point.
wait. Yeah, and then I have Nicholas Jackson. Most definitely, I'm so impressed with that
I
player.
have Nicolas Jackson too.
Yeah, he's
He's a
one of
player
the
to
strikers.
watch.
I had Nkunku, but I had to substitute him because
He has
of the
an injury.
injury. Yeah. So for him, I replaced him with Isak. I know you're shocked why not Wilson, and I chose Isak. I feel like Isak also has the potential of scoring the goals for Newcastle. Last season he had those glimpses, and I feel like this season he can actually go all the way. So in short, actually that's my FPL
So
team.
that squad
Yeah.
of Isaac, Wilson, Almiron,
Yeah, Almiron.
Anderson,
Yeah.
there will be a lot of competition to
Very
get forward
true.
of Newcastle.
I know, but I feel
Yeah,
like Isak
very.
will be first
Isaac,
11.
Isaac could be first
The
11
first game.
because Maximum went to the
Yeah,
Arab
Maximin
Cup. Yeah,
left.
so he'll have a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, he's a good player.
Yeah, for me, I feel like, yeah, that's my fantasy team. I don't think it's very strong per se, but I feel like it's a good team.
So if I may to ask,
Yeah.
who is a player to watch this coming week?
This coming week, I feel like Haaland definitely the biggest player to watch, because I feel like the amount of goals he scored last season, he will want to match the same intensity.
Yeah.
He want to show people that I'm not a one season wonder, but I can keep doing this season in, season out. And then for me, I'll also go to my team. Specifically, I feel like Nicholas Jackson will stand out for me if he's fully fit and if he carries the form he had during pre-season. I feel like he has much more to offer. He's actually giving me Didier Drogba vibes. That's why I can't wait to see him play.
Okay, for
Yeah.
me, I see that I can say that a player to watch this week coming week it's Odegaard.
Odegaard.
Yeah.
It's okay because you're playing Nottingham Forest. You
No,
feel like he's going to
it's
stand
because
out.
it's because I believe in him so much that he's a very good player.
Mm-hmm.
He assists a lot. He shoots outside the box.
Yeah.
He brings vibe to the team. But I'll say another player which I'll say is a player to watch this coming week.
Yeah.
It's Haaland.
Yeah,
Haaland.
most definitely Haaland.
Haaland. And
Yeah.
it's only Haaland and Odegaard.
It's
Just
okay.
to watch.
That's good. In other news, yeah, Chelsea have just confirmed their captain for the season. Actually, not for the season. Actually, their captain. For me, I felt like I wanted Thiago Silva personally, but James was also on my list. If you watch the previous episode, you'll know I actually felt like it's either Silva, Chilwell, or James. So they picked James. So for me, he's not a bad pick. He's a good pick. He's been at the club since he was 6 years old. So I feel like the club runs in his blood and everything. He will drive the team towards winning and everything. But for me, my biggest caution or worry is if he'll be fit enough.
He had a very few games last
Yeah,
season.
last season he had episodes of injury, so he didn't play quite a number of games. He was out injured most of the time. So for me, I feel the key point is him keeping his fitness. If he's fit for most of the games, if not all of the games, then I feel it's a very good choice. But then if you tell me he's going to be injured, that means we need a very strong vice captain.
Like Thiago.
Yeah, like Thiago, but I wish he was the captain because I felt because of his experience. But then anyway,
The problem with
Pochettino
Thiago
knows
has
best.
he only has one.
Yeah,
season.
we gave him one more season. I was hoping that if he continues performing well, we can give him another year. Let's keep on pushing it. Because at the end of the day, if the guy is delivering,
Yeah.
then why not?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And coming this week after the Premier League,
Yeah.
but we haven't talked about Brentford and Tottenham.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. How could I have forgotten that fixture? That's another interesting fixture.
Yeah.
Though for Brentford, I feel like I'll miss Tony so much. Oh, my
he'll
God.
be out for like
Yeah, let's say practically most part of the season.
the first season. The first,
It's so sad, yeah, because I felt like last season he was a very strong player for Brentford. He was the driving force, him and Beumbo.
yeah,
There was that
Mbeumo.
guy called
But the
Mbeumo.
player to watch at Brentford by the way now it's Mbeumo.
Yeah,
Mbeumo
because
has a
this-
chance of taking penalties right now because
considering
there.
the fact that Tony is not there.
If you want to add a player into your fantasy, you can add Lobo. But
Yeah, no, I had him actually, but then Niliona amewaka yellow. For those who play
He has
fantasy,
a
you
knock.
understand. If someone
He has a
waka yellow, it means he has a knock or an injury. So he has a very initial
But he'll play.
So I had to change him. That's why I changed him. But I actually had Beombo in the first place because I felt like he is going to deliver for Brentford, considering the fact that Tony will not be there.
yeah, but if you want to bet against Brentford and Tottenham, or you have to bet Brentford and Tottenham, I'll prefer you just play both teams to score.
Gigi, ni watu wa kubet. Mmesikia watu wa kubet, mko na tips hapa na wapatia
Both teams to
tips.
score, or you can say Tottenham will win like 2-1.
Yeah. Why do I have a feeling that Brentford is going to win that game? For me, I feel like it's Brentford win.
It's hard because Tottenham are quite okay. The last friendly they played Barcelona, they got
They
4-2.
lost that game.
4-2. It's not bad. Barcelona 4-2. It's not bad. So I believe that they can kick it off with a new coach from Celtic.
Yeah.
It will be a good game.
A very interesting
Another
one.
game, it's now Liverpool with Chelsea.
Yeah, interesting. Like I told you, that can be our make or break for the season. You know, we are having a very young team. So if they get the win, it will motivate. They'll be motivated. Be like, if you went to the field na tumechapa Liverpool, then bring
But
back the
hiyo
other
game
stuff.
inaisha. Hiyo game inaweza kupata pa correct score. Hiyo game
Usiniambie
inaisha.
ni draw
Hiyo
tena.
game
I'm
inaisha
tired
tu-
of drawing with
hiyo game
Liverpool.
inaisha 1-1.
I'm tired of our games usually ending in
And
a draw.
if
There's a win, you're picking
there's a
Liverpool to
win,
win.
I'll be picking Liverpool.
Shock on you, we are going to win that game.
It's okay. I'm praying for you to win, but if for those people who are
I know you're
betting,
not praying
for those
me
people who are
to win.
betting, for serious note,
Yeah.
don't pick Chelsea.
Pick Chelsea, please.
Your back can't even take.
No, imagine we are very okay. Don't listen to this guy. It's just a hater.
Ah.
Chelsea is going to win that game. Mark my words.
And what about Wolves and Manchester United and
Oh
Wolves?
my God, I even forgot they were playing
That will
on
be on
Monday.
a Monday. Monday
Yeah,
night
I feel like Monday Night Football. That's why I think we were forgetting that game. But for me, I feel it's going to be an interesting game. But I feel Man United are going to win that game very easily.
Yeah,
For me,
3-1.
I don't feel like Wolves are strong enough.